Okay, Captain. I'll have a look around. Huh? What's a person doing here? Hey! Where do you think you're... Oh, they're really far away. Perhaps they can't hear me. No problem. Recoome of the Ginyu Force shall approach them and make a friend. Hello? Hello? Hello. I'm Recoome of the Ginyu Force. What might your name be? That's an interesting name, I must admit. But I'm Recoome of the Ginyu Force. But you probably already knew that. Oh, what am I doing here? Well, the Ginyu Force is scouting new talent since Guldo left. But, yeah. You... Oh, you know the Ginyu Force. Well, that's great. The captain's always looking for new additions to the group. Let's see. What are your skills in particular settings? Interesting. Can you handle changing missions that change every time the captain decides on it? Most intriguing indeed. I'll have to speak to the captain about this. Huh? You want to know what else is required of the Ginyu Force? Well, you'll need a cool pose. The captain always makes sure that is front and center. He always wants people to have a good pose. Since apparently to him, poses are a way of determining your skill and capabilities in battle. Oh, you have a pose? Well, let's see it. Wow, that's a cool pose. You'll definitely make a fine addition to the group. The captain will definitely be most interested. The captain will be most interested to see how you play out in the group if he decides to hire you. Huh? Why is this process so complicated? It's complicated mostly because the captain is very specific with who he wants to be in the group. Oh, you want to know why? Well, he's specific because he feels only the best of the best can work with him. How did I get into the group? Well, I guess he saw me as a gentle giant, I suppose. But never fear. When you join, I'll show you everything you need to know about being in the Ginyu Force. Oh, you also can bring some interesting dishes to the table? That's intriguing. We haven't really had a chef before in the Ginyu Force. We mostly had to eat whatever Frieza felt like giving us, which was usually rations. So it'll be quite interesting to see how your skills play out. Oh? You're intrigued about why the captain tends to get very peculiar about missions? Well, he's a very picky person. He tends to only pick missions he feels will best suit us, you know. And given how we work for Frieza, they kind of have to be a little bit particular. Oh, you've heard of Frieza? No doubt he's pretty scary, especially when he's angered. I tried to do an impression of him once. It didn't end too well. But anyway, if the captain decides to hire you, Recoome of the Ginyu Force Force will not hesitate to teach you the ropes. Even if the captain may get a little mad at me. He gets mad at me all the time. But it's probably because I tend to make a few mistakes here and there. Huh? You you don't mind hearing me talk to you about this? That's intriguing. I thought you wouldn't like hearing me ramble when I'm supposed to be looking for new recruits. But oh well. It'll be interesting to see how your skills and capabilities will play out if you join the Ginyu Force. But anyway, Recoome will be excited to invite you to the Ginyu Force. Huh? You want to know about my friends? Okay then. Well, there's Jace. Jace is pretty funny. He knows how to yell and things like that. Then there's Birder. He really loves to run and all that. He loves to run, and it's kind of funny seeing how fast he can run. And then there's Guldo. He quit recently to pursue some kind of idea. Something about him making his own group. Kinda sad considering he's been with us for a while. But I think he'll make a fine addition. Oh, you gotta get going? Very well. I'll contact you by Scouter to let you know if Captain Ginyu chose you. Goodbye from Recoome of the Ginyu Force!